Chosen one. I need you to pause right now. Stop everything you're doing and listen closely. I'm not just asking for your attention in passing. I need you fully present for what I'm about to reveal. This message isn't something you can just skim through while scrolling on your phone or multitasking. This is crucial. It's a divine moment designed for your ears alone. You are about to hear something that will forever change how you view your life, your struggles, and the invisible victories you've quietly won unnoticed by those around you. Before I dive deeper, take a moment. Go ahead, like the video and subscribe to the channel, but only if you genuinely appreciate the kind of content I create here. I'm not asking for your click unless you truly resonate with what I'm about to share. Let's get into it. There's something extraordinary I've realized about you. You've done something recently that shook the very fabric of the spiritual realms. And no, it wasn't something you planned. It wasn't a grand gesture you carefully crafted to impress anyone. I'm talking about something much deeper, something far more significant that came directly from the core of who you are. This act was so pure, so authentic, that you didn't even realize the spiritual ripple effect it caused. What you did wasn't just a simple choice. It was a moment that left God himself utterly speechless. I'm not exaggerating. Imagine the creator of the universe pausing to take notice of your actions. His attention, so often directed toward the grand cosmic workings of existence, was suddenly fixated on you, and you didn't even know it. But it wasn't just God who noticed. Archangel Michael, the mighty warrior who has led celestial armies, who defeated Lucifer himself, was also stunned. Yes, even Michael, who has seen countless souls rise and fall, stopped what he was doing to specifically observe your case. His attention wasn't given lightly. He is accustomed to witnessing the resilience and choices of countless souls, but what you demonstrated was something entirely different. It wasn't supposed to be possible for someone who has been through the things you've endured. The struggles you've faced, the weight of the burdens you carry, and the emotional scars that run deep. These were supposed to be the things that caused you to break. This was supposed to be the moment when your soul would bend under the pressure, when you might have crumbled and retreated into bitterness, anger, or self-doubt. But that's not what you did. What you did was extraordinary, chosen one. You did not respond the way anyone would have expected. You responded with something that left heaven standing in awe. Now I want to take you back to that moment. I want you to remember it clearly. The time when everything could have gone wrong, when you had every right to be angry, every justification to lash out or withdraw from the world. You had every reason to let the hurt consume you. But instead, you made a choice that echoed throughout the heavens. Think about it. In a world full of reactions driven by hurt and fear, you chose differently. You chose grace. You chose forgiveness. You chose to rise above the very circumstances that were designed to break you. You didn't choose survival, no. You chose something much higher than that. You chose to respond in a way that reflected the true strength of your spirit. This wasn't a moment of simple endurance. Many people endure hardship out of sheer stubbornness or because they feel they have no choice. But what you did wasn't just about surviving, it was about transcending your circumstances. You acted in a way that demonstrated a spiritual depth so profound, so rare, that it forced the attention of heaven itself. You remember it, don't you? That time when you had every reason to be bitter, every reason to respond in anger, but you chose something else instead. You chose a path that was difficult. Yes, but in choosing it, you did something that angels themselves could not overlook. That moment, chosen one, is what brought you here today. It was the point where your soul demonstrated something so powerful that even Michael had to stop and pay attention. This wasn't about a moment of victory over others. No, this was about a victory of the spirit, a victory over darkness itself. And it didn't just impress Michael. It left heaven speechless. This was a divine turning point in your journey, a turning point that will shape everything that comes next. The moment you chose grace over bitterness, love over hatred, was not just a fleeting decision. It wasn't a casual act of kindness in a single moment of clarity. No, chosen one. What you did transcended the ordinary and pierced the heavens. This wasn't something anyone could easily accomplish. It was a spiritual breakthrough, a choice so powerful that it reverberated through the cosmos and demanded the attention of beings who reside in realms beyond your human understanding. Let's pause for a moment and look at what happened, not just from a human perspective, but from the divine lens. In the spiritual realms, souls are constantly observed. This isn't a passing glance from the heavens. It's an ongoing awareness of your struggles, your choices, and the direction of your heart. There are angels assigned to protect you, to guide you, and to witness your growth. They watch every moment of your journey, and while most human behavior follows a predictable, sometimes even cyclical pattern, what you did went against everything most people would have done. You see, most people would have reacted to pain with bitterness. When life throws injustice their way, they return fire with fire. Betrayal is met with revenge, and hurt is met with self-protection or resentment. These responses are expected, even justified in the eyes of the world. But you chosen one. You made a choice that was extraordinary. You broke free from the chains of human patterns and chose something higher, something purer, something that no one would have expected you to choose. This choice was more than just forgiving someone who wronged you. It was a declaration that you were no longer going to be a prisoner of your circumstances. You chose not to let the darkness around you define your actions, not to let the hurt others caused you taint your heart. And that chosen one is a rarity that is not often seen in the human realm. To respond to evil with good, to answer hatred with love, to show mercy in the midst of pain, it's something that doesn't happen often. And when it does, it doesn't go unnoticed. You see, this is why your actions stood out. Not because they were heroic, not because they were grand, but because they were pure. In a world that teaches you to fight back when you're hurt, to lash out when you've been wronged, you chose to defy the expected. Your response was not rooted in emotion. It wasn't about what felt right in the moment, but what you knew to be true at your core. You didn't just forgive because it was the right thing to do, you forgave because your soul could not allow anything less. In the moment you chose grace, your guardian angel took notice. And this isn't just a passing observation, this is part of a celestial protocol. Angels aren't just sent to guide you, they are sent to document and report, to make sure that every action you take is carefully observed. They record your responses, your struggles, and your decisions, all while supporting and protecting you. But when you made that choice, when you chose grace over anger, your guardian angel couldn't just record it in passing. They flagged your case for higher review. Now this is a big deal. Let me explain something to you. Normally, your guardian angel handles most of your struggles. They're the ones who are in your corner, ensuring you're shielded from as much harm as possible, guiding you in ways that you often don't even realize. But when something exceptional happens, something so extraordinary that it surpasses the usual spiritual protocol, your case gets escalated. This doesn't happen often. In fact, it's rare. But when it does happen, it means that what you did, chosen one, was far more than anyone expected. The escalation of your case wasn't just a technicality, it was a statement. It was a declaration from the heavens that your soul had demonstrated something that needed to be seen by higher ranks. The report about you made it all the way to Archangel Michael, the commander of heavenly armies, the one who stood victorious against Lucifer himself. Now let me be clear about this. Archangel Michael isn't just some being that is constantly available to observe every human action. He is engaged in battles, matters of cosmic significance, and affairs that span dimensions. His attention is constantly required for universal matters that extend far beyond the human realm. But when your case reached his ears, he stopped everything. Why? Because what you did was unlike anything he had expected, unlike anything that is typical in the celestial hierarchy. What you demonstrated wasn't simply forgiveness, it was enemy-level forgiveness. Now that's not a term you'll hear often. It's a rare classification in spiritual warfare. And what does it mean? It means that you didn't just forgive. You forgave when your enemies actively harmed you and they were determined to drag you into darkness. You didn't just let it go. You chose the light even in the face of overwhelming darkness. That choice, that was what stopped Michael in his tracks. This isn't just an observation. This is a profound statement about the kind of soul you are. Most souls, even those with great potential, have not yet reached the level of maturity needed to make such a choice. They would have responded with bitterness or with revenge. But you didn't. You chose something much higher. And this chosen one is why your case was escalated. Michael saw in you something rare and exceptional. Your soul under attack chose to shine brighter. Let me take you deeper into this because it's important you understand just how monumental this moment was. When your angel flagged your case, it wasn't simply for a review. It was an invitation for something more. The note attached to your case wasn't just about your response, it was about the quality of your soul. What your guardian angel saw in you was an extraordinary level of spiritual maturity. They saw that you didn't just react to the circumstances around you. You controlled your reaction, and in doing so, you shifted the balance. You changed the game. This is why your case was elevated to Michael himself. You are not just another soul. You were a soul operating at a frequency that was not only rare, but actively fought against the forces of darkness in a way no one could have predicted. This wasn't just about you surviving your struggles. It was about you becoming the living embodiment of a higher truth. Michael's review of your case was a pivotal moment in your spiritual journey. And when he requested a direct audience, it wasn't because he thought you needed intervention. It wasn't about needing to fix you. It was because he saw in you something worth recognizing. He saw that you had exceeded every expectation, every projection that had been set for your development. Now, imagine this. In the midst of a cosmic struggle, in the middle of spiritual warfare, Michael made time for you. He made time to look at your actions, your history, and your heart. And when he did, he wasn't looking for flaws. He was looking for evidence of something extraordinary. And what he found was beyond what he had anticipated. As the celestial review of your case unfolded, something remarkable happened. It wasn't just Michael pausing his duties to study your actions, it was the way he presented your case to the Divine Council. The words spoken about you in that meeting are some of the most powerful and profound declarations ever made about a soul. When the Divine Council, the highest order of spiritual beings, gathers, it is for matters of cosmic importance. They don't just gather to discuss the fate of any soul, but only those who have reached an extraordinary level of spiritual maturity or potential. Your name was spoken in that council, not because you were in need of saving, but because you had already shown the kind of resilience and strength that is rarely seen in the human realm. What Archangel Michael presented to the council wasn't a story of a soul struggling or needing assistance. It was the story of a soul who had already mastered the most difficult lesson of all, the ability to choose love over hate, grace over vengeance, and peace over conflict, even when the world demanded otherwise. This wasn't just a choice you made once. It was a consistent pattern that revealed who you are at the deepest level of your being. Your soul had demonstrated something that even the angels, who are constantly surrounded by divine glory, could not easily replicate. Your consistent decisions made time and again in the face of adversity proved something to the heavenly realms, that you were not simply a passive recipient of divine blessings, but an active participant in the unfolding of the divine plan. You weren't waiting for the world to change for you. You were shaping the world around you with the power of your choices. And this was what impressed the Celestial Council. Let me explain the significance of what happened next. After Michael reviewed your entire spiritual journey and presented your case to the council, a decision was made that would forever alter the trajectory of your life. It wasn't a decision made out of pity or because you were in need. It was a decision made because you had proven yourself. You had proven that you could handle what most souls could not, the burden of choosing love when everything in you wanted to choose hate, choosing peace when the world around you screamed for conflict. And it was because of that decision that heaven decided to accelerate the fulfillment of your divine purpose. This is what I need you to understand. Chosen one, the recognition you received wasn't about the past alone. It wasn't just about the moment you chose grace over bitterness. No, it was about the pattern of your life, how you had been consistently making choices that aligned with divine will. Every time you acted with integrity, every time you responded to pain with love, every time you stayed true to your calling, even when it cost you, you were laying the groundwork for something monumental. Now, because of this, heaven has decided to elevate you. You're entering a season of accelerated fulfillment. What does that mean? It means that everything that was supposed to happen in your life, all the blessings, all the opportunities, all the favor that was planned for you, these things are now coming to you at a faster rate than ever before. The timeline has been sped up. Things that were meant to take years are now happening in months. You will see breakthroughs where there were once delays, and opportunities will open up in ways you never expected. But this acceleration doesn't just apply to material blessings. It applies to your spiritual growth as well. The lessons you were supposed to learn gradually over time will now be integrated into your life in a compressed period. This will require a greater level of responsibility, but it's something you are more than capable of handling. You have already proven your ability to handle adversity with grace. You've demonstrated time and again that you can rise above any challenge. Now you'll be asked to take on more, to step into roles of greater influence, and to embrace your destiny with confidence. This is why the Divine Council, along with Archangel Michael, has classified you as a demonstrated warrior of light. Let me break this down for you, because this classification will guide everything that happens next in your life. The term warrior might make you think of battle, and in a sense that's exactly what it is. But this isn't a battle fought with weapons armies or physical confrontation. This is a spiritual battle, a battle between light and darkness, between love and hate, between peace and turmoil. A warrior of light fights with their actions, with their integrity, and with their faith. You've fought battles that no one else saw, battles against the darkness within yourself, against the negative forces in your environment, against the pain and hurt that tried to take you down. And you fought with light. But this title, Warrior of Light, is more than just a title. It is a statement about your soul's makeup. You're not just someone who has the potential to do good, you've already proven it. You've demonstrated courage, integrity, and spiritual strength in ways that are not typical of most souls. And now, heaven is rewarding you with the resources, opportunities, and favor that will allow you to continue your work at an even higher level. This classification follows you now. It is how you are known in the celestial records. Your name, your soul, your essence will be referred to as a demonstrated warrior of light from this point forward. This isn't just a temporary title, it's a permanent recognition of who you are at your core. And it comes with responsibility. As a warrior of light, you will face even greater challenges ahead, but these challenges are not to break you. They are to build you. They are to refine you and prepare you for the next level of your divine purpose. But here's the most powerful part of this classification. When you demonstrate light, when you choose love in the face of hate, when you choose peace in the face of chaos, you not only change your own life, you change the lives of everyone around you. You have a ripple effect. Your light shines so brightly that it touches others, encouraging them to do the same. You are becoming a beacon of hope, not just for yourself, but for others who are watching, waiting, and needing guidance. You may not realize it, but your actions have already begun to inspire those around you. People in your life are noticing the strength you carry, the calm in your soul, the grace in your actions. And even if they don't fully understand why, they are beginning to recognize something divine in you. This is the power of being a warrior of light. Your very presence activates potential in others. Your story will serve as evidence to those who doubt their own ability to choose light. You are showing them that it is possible to rise above the darkness and become something greater. The celestial attention you're receiving now is not just for your benefit, though it will certainly bring blessings. It's also for the benefit of those who will be impacted by your journey. You've been chosen to carry this light, not for your own glory, but for the glory of the divine. Your life is now a vessel, a tool for something much greater than yourself. You've been prepared for this. Every struggle, every heartache, every challenge you've faced has been part of the training, the refining process that has shaped you into the warrior of light you are today. And as you continue to grow, as you continue to choose light in every situation, you will become an even more powerful force for good in the world. As you stand at the threshold of this new season, chosen one, there is a deep, quiet assurance within you that something monumental is unfolding. You might not fully understand it yet, but your spirit is sensing what your mind cannot comprehend. There is a stirring in your soul, a knowing that you are being guided towards something greater, something more profound than what you've experienced so far. This is the divine acceleration I mentioned. It's not just an abstract concept. It's happening right now in real time. The moment you demonstrated your capacity for transcendent forgiveness, when you responded with love instead of bitterness, heaven shifted the course of your journey. What used to take years, what once seemed out of reach, is now coming to you with supernatural speed. You are entering a season of rapid divine alignment, and this alignment will bring with it opportunities that you cannot even begin to fathom. At this point, I need you to truly internalize what this means. Most people spend their entire lives waiting for the right moment to align with their purpose. They believe that the timing must be perfect, that they need to have everything in order before they can step into the fullness of what they're called to do. But you, chosen one, have already been aligning with your divine purpose. It wasn't about waiting for the world to change. It wasn't about waiting for the perfect conditions. No, you aligned with your purpose through your actions, through your heart, through your consistent decisions to choose light over darkness. And now, because you've proven your readiness, the divine plan is unfolding before you at an accelerated pace. Opportunities that were once delayed are now rushing toward you. It might seem overwhelming at times, but remember, this is not a season to fear. This is a season to embrace. The accelerated pace of your divine purpose means that everything you need to fulfill your calling is already in motion. The resources, the people, the situations, they are all being divinely orchestrated to bring you into your next chapter. But with this acceleration comes an important responsibility. Heaven is entrusting you with more than just personal blessings. You are being called to impact those around you in ways you never expected. As you receive this divine favor, as you step into the fullness of your calling, you will begin to see people in your life shift. They will sense something different about you, and they will be drawn to the light that now radiates from you. This isn't just about you anymore. This is about the people you are meant to touch, the lives you are meant to transform. You have been elevated, yes, but you've been elevated for a purpose much greater than yourself. Heaven has entrusted you with this light because it knows you will carry it forward, that you will use it to guide others. Your actions, your words, your example will serve as a beacon of hope for those who are lost, for those who have struggled as you have. This divine acceleration is not just a quick burst of blessings, it's a season of deep growth and transformation. You will continue to be tested, but not in the way you've been tested before. The tests that come now will be opportunities for you to demonstrate even greater levels of grace, love, and forgiveness. You have already passed many tests in your journey, but this next phase will stretch you in ways you didn't expect. In this accelerated season, your connection to the divine will deepen. You will find that clarity is coming more easily, that answers to your prayers are being revealed faster than ever before. This is not coincidence. This is the direct result of your divine alignment. The more you walk in alignment with your purpose, the more you will see the path before you illuminated. Decisions that once seemed unclear will now seem obvious. Guidance that once felt distant will now feel immediate. The divine downloads that you've been receiving are just the beginning. You will begin to experience an even greater flow of wisdom, insight, and revelation as you step further into your purpose. And here's the beauty of it all. This acceleration doesn't just benefit you, it benefits everyone around you. As you rise, those around you will rise with you. Your elevation will inspire others to step into their own divine calling. You will be a living example of what is possible when one soul chooses to align with divine purpose and remain faithful to the call. You are becoming a conduit of divine light and love. And that light will extend far beyond your immediate circle. This is the nature of divine elevation. It's never just for the individual. It's meant to ripple out, to touch those who are meant to receive it. You are the key that will unlock the doors for others. You are the spark that will ignite the fire of transformation in those around you. But even as you move forward into this new chapter, there will be moments when you feel the weight of what you've been entrusted with. There will be times when you question whether you're truly ready for what is unfolding. This is natural. But remember, chosen one, you've been prepared for this. Every step, every struggle, every victory has been leading you to this moment. Heaven did not elevate you by mistake. You have been equipped with everything you need to navigate this season of divine acceleration. As you continue to grow into your purpose, remember to remain humble. The favor and blessings you are about to receive are not a reflection of your own greatness. They are a reflection of the divine favor on your life. They are the result of your willingness to choose the higher path, to follow the call of your soul, and to honor the divine within you. Stay grounded in your faith and continue to seek divine guidance with every step you take. There will be moments when the journey feels uncertain, but trust that the light of the divine is always guiding you. The faster pace of your life may feel overwhelming at times, but remember, it is all part of the divine plan. You are being prepared for something extraordinary, something far greater than what you can imagine right now. Embrace this new season with open arms. Chosen one. Step boldly into the opportunities that are coming your way, and trust that everything you need will be provided. The divine acceleration that is unfolding in your life is a direct result of your choices, your character, and your willingness to walk the path less traveled. And as you continue to walk this path, know that you are not walking alone. You are surrounded by divine protection, by angels who are working on your behalf, by heavenly beings who are cheering you on every step of the way. This is your time. Your moment has arrived. Now is the time to embrace it fully with faith and trust in the divine purpose that is unfolding before you. Now that we've walked through the incredible recognition you've received from the heavens chosen one, it's time to turn our focus on what all this means for your future. You've been placed under divine observation. You've been recognized for the purity of your soul and the grace you've demonstrated under pressure, and now you are being elevated into a higher realm of spiritual authority. But with this elevation comes a deeper responsibility, a purpose that extends far beyond your personal life. Heaven is not elevating you just for your own benefit. This elevation is meant to serve others, to guide those who are lost, and to become a beacon of light for those who are still struggling in the darkness. You see, this acceleration isn't just about receiving blessings, it's about how you will use those blessings to impact the world. The divine resources that are being made available to you aren't just for your own growth. They are for the growth of everyone connected to your sphere of influence. And as you receive this acceleration, you will see people in your life begin to shift, whether they realize it or not. Your presence will have a profound effect on them. They will sense the energy of divine favor that now surrounds you, and they will be drawn to it, even if they can't explain why. This isn't a coincidence. It's a divine plan. You've been called to be a living example of what it means to trust in God's timing and to walk in alignment with your divine purpose. And now, as the pace of your spiritual journey accelerates, you will find that the lives of others are impacted by your choices, by the very energy you bring into the world. You have been chosen to carry a light that will illuminate the way for others, and the more you walk in that light, the more people will be drawn to it. But this is where your responsibility becomes clear. As you receive this divine acceleration, you must also remember that it's not for personal gain. It's not for fame, fortune, or recognition. It's for something much greater than that. You are being positioned to help others awaken to their own divine potential. You are being called to lead by example, to show others that it's possible to rise above their circumstances, to transcend their pain, and to step into the fullness of their purpose. Your actions, chosen one, will serve as evidence for those who doubt that transformation is possible. Your story will become a testimony to those who are struggling in darkness, who feel as though their struggles are insurmountable, who are desperate for a glimpse of hope. And as you continue to grow, as you continue to step into the fullness of your divine purpose, you will begin to see that others are beginning to follow your lead. They will begin to emulate the very choices you've made. The choices to forgive when it's difficult to love, when it's painful to remain true to your calling, when everything around you is falling apart. But let me be clear about something, chosen one. As you continue to rise, as your influence expands, you will also encounter resistance. This is part of the divine plan. The more light you bring into the world, the more darkness will try to resist it. The higher you go, the more spiritual warfare you will face. But this resistance isn't something to fear, it's something to embrace, because it will only serve to strengthen you. The greater the resistance, the more your light will shine. The higher you rise, the more your character will be tested. And here's the beautiful part of it all. The higher you go, the more the divine protection around you will intensify. Heaven is not elevating you into this next season without preparing the way ahead of you. Divine protection will surround you in ways that you've never experienced before. The attacks that once caused you pain will no longer have the same power. The situations that once brought you down will now have no hold over you. You will move through this season with a supernatural grace and peace that will not be shaken by the storms around you. This is the promise of divine favor. This is the result of your choices. When you choose light, when you choose grace, when you choose forgiveness, you open the door to divine protection, provision, and favor. Heaven responds to your choices, and that response is powerful. It accelerates everything in your life. It removes obstacles, opens doors, and creates pathways that you never thought possible. But there's another key element to this divine acceleration, and it's something that will require your full attention and commitment. As heaven begins to elevate you, as you begin to step into the fullness of your divine purpose, you will be called to serve at a higher level. Your spiritual gifts, which have always been a part of you, will begin to operate at a higher frequency. You will begin to see things more clearly, to understand things more deeply, and to discern the divine plan with greater clarity. Your intuition will become sharper, and your connection to divine wisdom will increase exponentially. This is the result of the divine favor and acceleration that has been granted to you. The more you walk in alignment with your purpose, the more you will be equipped to fulfill it. The more you step into the fullness of who you are, the more you will be able to impact those around you. Your spiritual gifts will no longer be dormant or passive. They will become active and dynamic forces that will bring about profound transformation, not only in your life, but in the lives of those around you. But as you continue to rise, chosen one, you must also remain humble. Remember that this elevation isn't for your glory, it's for the glory of the divine. The more you are elevated, the more you will be called to serve. And service is the key to sustaining this divine elevation. As you receive divine favor, as you experience breakthroughs and blessings, remember that the ultimate purpose is to serve others. Your light is meant to shine not for your own benefit, but for the benefit of everyone you encounter. This is the true meaning of spiritual elevation, to become a vessel through which divine love flows to others. You are being called to become a source of healing, a source of hope, a source of inspiration for those who are struggling. Your story will inspire others to believe that they too can rise above their circumstances, that they too can choose light in the midst of darkness, that they too can step into the fullness of their divine purpose. So, chosen one, I encourage you to embrace this divine acceleration with full faith and confidence. Step boldly into the next chapter of your life, knowing that you are fully supported by the divine realms. Your purpose is unfolding, and as you walk in alignment with that purpose, you will not only experience blessings, but you will also become a blessing to others. Remember, your actions have already created a ripple effect in the heavens. Your choices have already changed the course of your life and the lives of those around you. And as you continue to step into the fullness of your calling, you will see that ripple effect expand in ways you cannot yet imagine. The best is yet to come. Chosen one, you are stepping into a season of divine favor, acceleration, and impact. Trust that everything you need will be provided and that you are being positioned for greatness. Your journey is just beginning, and the divine realms are cheering you on every step of the way as you continue to move forward in this divine season. Chosen one, there are a few critical truths that you must hold close to your heart. These truths will guide you, strengthen you, and keep you aligned with your purpose, even when the path seems unclear or when resistance starts to rise against you. You've entered a season of favor and divine acceleration, but the journey ahead will require a steady, unwavering commitment to your divine calling. First and foremost, you must understand that this divine acceleration is not a one-time event. It's a continuous unfolding, a process that will take you deeper into your purpose with every passing day. While the breakthroughs and blessings are coming faster, you must remain grounded in your faith and trust in the divine timing of your life. It's easy to get caught up in the rapid pace of everything happening around you, but you must never lose sight of your true source, God, and the divine guidance that has brought you this far. There may be moments when the acceleration feels overwhelming. The blessings may come so fast that you're unsure how to keep up. New opportunities may seem to present themselves at every turn, and at times it may feel like the weight of your new responsibilities is too much to bear. But in these moments, Chosen One, remember one thing: you are not carrying this weight alone. You are surrounded by divine support, both seen and unseen. Heaven is with you, guiding you every step of the way. In these moments of transition, when everything seems to be moving faster than you can manage, take a deep breath. Pause. Trust that the divine has already prepared you for what's coming. You have been training for this moment your entire life. Every struggle, every setback, every victory has been part of your preparation for this season of divine favor. You have been equipped with everything you need to navigate this new chapter. It's also important to recognize that the divine favor you're experiencing is not just for you, it's for the people around you. As you rise, so will they. You've been elevated to bring light into dark places, to show others the way, to help them see what's possible when they walk in alignment with their own divine purpose. You are becoming a beacon of hope and inspiration for those around you, whether they realize it or not. But with this elevation comes a responsibility to remain humble. The more you are elevated, the more you are called to serve. Divine favor isn't something to be hoarded or used for personal gain. It is something that must flow through you to others. Your light is meant to shine not for your own benefit, but for the benefit of those around you. Your actions, your words, your choices will inspire others to step into their own divine potential. As you continue to grow, Chosen One, you will find that the people you encounter are no longer just random individuals. They are part of the divine plan for your life. Some will come to you in need of guidance, others in need of healing, and still others in need of inspiration. You are being placed in their path for a reason. You are being called to show them what it means to walk in grace, to choose love, to remain true to your purpose, even when faced with overwhelming odds. And as you shine, as you rise to meet your divine purpose, others will be drawn to your example. Some will be inspired to follow your lead, while others may resist the light you carry. There will always be those who cannot handle the brightness of your soul, but don't let that discourage you. For every person who resists, there will be another who is awakened by your light. Another whose life will be changed forever because of the example you set. Your elevation is not just for your own spiritual growth, but for the collective growth of those around you. You are not walking this path in isolation. You are part of a greater divine tapestry that is unfolding in ways you can't yet see. The more you step into your purpose, the more you will see others around you begin to rise as well. The divine favor that is flowing through you will create a ripple effect that will touch the lives of many. But with all of this comes one important truth. You must never forget. Your character is the foundation of all your blessings. The blessings that are pouring into your life are a reflection of the character you've demonstrated, and it is your character that will sustain these blessings. The divine acceleration isn't just about external opportunities and material blessings. It's about the transformation happening within you. It's about how you've grown, how you've developed spiritually, and how you've remained true to your divine purpose despite the challenges you've faced. Your character is what has caught the attention of heaven. It is what has led to your divine elevation, and it is your character that will continue to propel you forward into the next chapter of your journey. Heaven has trusted you with this divine favor because it knows that you are capable of handling it with integrity, with humility, and with grace. Your heart is pure, and your soul is committed to serving the divine plan. As you move forward, there will be moments when you are tested. There will be moments when you are challenged to stay true to your character, when the world will try to pull you in a different direction. But know this: Chosen one, your character is your strongest asset. It is the bedrock on which all your divine favor is built. The more you stay true to your core values, to your sense of divine purpose, the more the blessings will flow. And as you continue to be tested, remember that every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. Every test is a chance to prove that you are still aligned with your purpose, still committed to your divine path. You are not just being tested for the sake of testing, you are being refined. You are being prepared for the next level of your purpose, for the greater calling that awaits you. In this season of divine acceleration, you will experience new levels of clarity and understanding. You will begin to see the path ahead with more precision. The things that once seemed confusing or out of reach will become clearer, and you will be able to make decisions with a newfound wisdom. This clarity is a direct result of the divine elevation you are experiencing. The more you align with your purpose, the more divine guidance you will receive. And here's another truth to hold close: as your spiritual gifts increase, as you receive more divine favor, you will also be asked to give more. You will be asked to pour into others, to be a vessel of divine love, wisdom, and healing. Your gifts are not meant to be kept for yourself. They are meant to be shared with the world. The more you give, the more you will receive. The more you serve, the more you will be served. This is the cycle of divine favor. It flows in both directions, constantly expanding and evolving as you continue to walk in alignment with your purpose. You have already proven yourself chosen one. You've demonstrated extraordinary grace under pressure, and heaven has taken notice. But now, as you enter this new season, you are being called to use that grace to serve others. Your light is meant to illuminate the path for others to follow. Your story is meant to inspire others to believe in their own divine potential. You are becoming a leader, a guide, a warrior of light who is called to uplift and empower others. And as you continue to shine, remember that you are not alone. You are supported by the divine, by the angels who are working on your behalf, by the Creator who has called you to this moment. You are surrounded by a community of light, and as you step into your divine purpose, that community will grow. You will find that more and more people are drawn to your energy, to your light, and to the example you set. This is the time for you to rise, chosen one. This is the moment when you step into the fullness of your divine calling. Everything you've been through, everything you've endured has been preparing you for this season of acceleration. The divine favor you are receiving is only the beginning. The greater work is yet to come, and you are more than ready for it. As you continue to ascend into this divine acceleration, chosen one, it's vital that you maintain a deep awareness of the true essence of this journey. While it may be tempting to focus solely on the blessings that are manifesting around you, new opportunities, doors opening, favor flowing in. It's important to remember that this season is not just about external rewards. It's about a spiritual awakening and deepening. The acceleration you're experiencing is not just a gift of divine favor, but also a preparation for what lies ahead. This journey is about becoming a more fully realized version of yourself, one who is aligned with divine purpose, who embodies the light of the Creator, and who is positioned to serve the world in ways you've never imagined. One of the first things you must understand, chosen one, is that the divine acceleration you're experiencing doesn't come without its challenges. The speed at which your life is unfolding can sometimes feel overwhelming. It may feel like you're moving at a pace faster than you're accustomed to, and you may find yourself overwhelmed by the weight of the responsibilities being placed on you. But don't be mistaken, this rapid pace is not meant to break you. It's meant to stretch you, to grow you, and to position you for greater influence. And when you feel overwhelmed, when you feel as if the weight of it all is too much to bear, it's crucial to remember that you are not doing this alone. God, Archangel Michael, your guardian angel. These divine beings are walking with you every step of the way. They are guiding you, protecting you, and ensuring that you have everything you need to navigate this accelerated journey. You have been chosen for this path, and heaven knows exactly what you are capable of. When the weight feels heavy, take a moment to breathe and reconnect with the divine source that is fueling your purpose. You are equipped for this season, chosen one. And while it may feel like you are moving quickly, you are doing so with divine timing. There will be moments of discomfort as you rise. There will be times when you are stretched beyond your comfort zone, when the growth feels painful. But this discomfort is an indication that you are evolving, that you are stepping into a higher version of yourself. Just as a seed must crack open in order to grow into a tree, you too must go through seasons of challenge and discomfort in order to fully step into your divine purpose. Remember, your transformation is not just external, it is internal as well. Every challenge you face, every obstacle you overcome is refining your character, your heart, and your spirit. You are becoming the person who can handle the blessings and responsibilities that are coming your way. Another key truth you must hold close. Chosen one is that this divine acceleration is not a moment of good luck or coincidence. It is the result of the consistent choices you've made to align with your divine purpose. You've demonstrated faithfulness, resilience, and grace in the face of adversity. Your ability to choose love over hate, peace over chaos, and grace over bitterness has set you apart from many others. And now, heaven is accelerating your progress because of the consistency you've shown. The character you've demonstrated in private, the choices you've made when no one was watching, have been noticed by the divine realms. They have been recorded, and they are being rewarded. In this season, chosen one, there will be more opportunities for you to demonstrate your character in the face of new challenges. But as you navigate these challenges, remember to stay true to who you are at the core. You've already proven that your character is not defined by your circumstances, and this is what makes you a warrior of light. The forces of darkness will continue to try and test you, to challenge your faith and to distract you from your divine purpose. But you must remember that they can only go as far as you allow them. The more you stand firm in your divine identity, the less power the enemy has over you. You have the authority to rebuke negativity, to reject fear, and to stand firm in your peace. This is where your inner strength becomes crucial. Your peace is not just a result of external circumstances. It's a gift that comes from your connection to the divine. And in this new season, chosen one, you will find that your peace becomes more unshakable even in the midst of storms. You will experience a supernatural calm that doesn't make sense to the world around you. This peace is the fruit of the divine acceleration. It is the result of heaven's attention on your life. And the more you stay grounded in this peace, the more you will be able to navigate whatever comes your way. Another aspect of this acceleration is the divine reorganization that is taking place in your life. As you ascend, chosen one, certain people, places, and situations will begin to fall away. This is not something to fear or resist. It is part of the divine plan. The things that are no longer aligned with your purpose will naturally begin to move out of your life. The relationships that are draining you, the situations that are holding you back, will begin to fade away. Don't fight this process. Embrace it. Trust that the divine is clearing the path for you, making space for new connections, new opportunities, and new blessings that are more aligned with your purpose. You may not fully understand why some things are falling away, but trust that this divine reorganization is for your highest good. It is preparing you for the next chapter of your life. You are being positioned for greater influence, greater peace, and greater abundance. And in order to fully step into these blessings, certain things must go. It is a necessary part of your growth and elevation. As you move forward, keep your eyes fixed on your divine calling. The world around you may try to distract you, and you may encounter challenges that make you question your path, but stay grounded in the knowledge that you are being divinely guided. Heaven has already gone before you, preparing the way. You are walking in alignment with your purpose, and as long as you continue to follow that path, the divine favor will continue to pour into your life. Now I want you to take a moment to reflect on all that you've been through to get to this point. Think of the battles you've fought, the struggles you've overcome, and the silent victories you've achieved that no one else has seen. Every hardship you've endured has brought you closer to this moment. You are here because you were faithful, because you chose grace when it would have been easier to choose bitterness, because you trusted in the divine plan even when it didn't make sense. And now, heaven is rewarding you for your faithfulness. You are entering a season of divine acceleration, a season where your dreams will manifest faster than ever before. New opportunities are coming your way. Doors that were once closed are now opening, and blessings are flowing in ways that you didn't think possible. But as these blessings come, remember to stay humble, remember to serve others, and remember to always choose light, no matter how dark the world around you may seem. You are not walking this path alone. Chosen one. You are surrounded by divine support, by angels, by guides, by the Creator, all cheering you on every step of the way. You have been called for this moment, for this time, and for this purpose. The divine acceleration is happening right now, and you are perfectly positioned to walk into the fullness of your divine destiny. As you continue your ascent, chosen one, let me remind you of one vital truth. The divine favor you're experiencing right now is not just a temporary blessing, but an invitation to live in alignment with your truest self. In this season of divine acceleration, you are being called to step into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. This is not simply about receiving external blessings. It's about becoming the person who is capable of carrying and stewarding these blessings with grace, wisdom, and purpose. You've been chosen for something extraordinary. Chosen one. You've been prepared for this moment for lifetimes. And now, as the divine acceleration unfolds in your life, you are being positioned for a greater role in the grand divine plan. But the road ahead won't always be smooth. There will be moments when you feel uncertain, moments when the weight of your purpose feels heavy, and moments when the challenges of the world around you seem insurmountable. But this is the test. This is where you get to prove to yourself, to heaven, and to the world that you are who you've always been destined to be: a warrior of light, a beacon of grace, a person of divine purpose. One of the most profound aspects of this divine acceleration is the way it aligns everything in your life. People, opportunities, circumstances, they are all coming together in ways that may seem almost too good to be true. This is not coincidence. It is divine orchestration. Heaven has heard your prayers. Heaven has witnessed your struggles, your sacrifices, and your faith. And now it is making way for you to step into the fullness of your purpose. But with this acceleration comes a deeper responsibility. It's not enough to just receive the blessings. You must steward them. The divine favor you're experiencing is not just a reward. It's a trust. You've been entrusted with the light, with the gifts, with the resources that heaven is pouring into your life. And now it's time to use those gifts to serve others. Your purpose is not just for you, it's for the world around you. You've been elevated so that you can elevate others. You've been blessed so that you can be a blessing to those who need it most. But in order to fully embrace this, you must remain anchored in your divine truth. Your identity as a chosen one is not defined by your circumstances. It is defined by your relationship with the divine, by the grace and light that reside within you. The more you align with this truth, the more you will see your life shift in profound and extraordinary ways. The more you remember that you are here for a purpose greater than yourself, the more your actions will reflect that purpose. You are a conduit of divine love, a vessel through which God's blessings flow into the world. And the more you embrace this truth, the more the blessings will flow to you and through you. In this season, chosen one, it's crucial to remember that your journey is not just about reaching a destination, it's about the growth that happens along the way. This divine acceleration is not a shortcut to success. It's an invitation to become the person who can handle the success, who can steward the blessings, and who can use the power and influence that comes with this season to impact the world in profound ways. You are being refined. Chosen one, and this refinement is just as important as the blessings themselves. As you walk this path, you will encounter obstacles. Sometimes the obstacles will come from external sources, and sometimes they will come from within. You will encounter doubts, fears, and challenges that test your resolve. But in these moments, remember that the divine favor you are experiencing is not just for your comfort, it's for your growth. Every challenge you face, every setback you encounter is an opportunity for you to rise higher, to become stronger, and to prove to yourself that you are who you were always meant to be. Don't be afraid of the challenges that lie ahead. Chosen one. They are not there to break you. They are there to build you. They are opportunities for you to demonstrate the depth of your character, your faith, and your commitment to your divine purpose. You have already proven that you can handle adversity with grace. Now you will be asked to prove it again at a higher level, but know this: you are more than capable. You have been equipped with everything you need to navigate the challenges that lie ahead. As you continue to grow, you will find that your connection to the divine becomes more intimate, more personal. You will begin to hear the still small voice of God more clearly, to feel the gentle guidance of your angels more strongly, and to experience the peace of divine alignment more profoundly. The more you walk in this divine acceleration, the more attuned you will become to the subtle workings of the divine in your life. You will begin to see signs, synchronicities, and divine nudges that confirm you are on the right path. You will begin to feel the flow of divine wisdom and understanding guiding your every step. And as you continue to walk in this divine flow, you will see that doors begin to open that you never thought possible. Opportunities that seemed out of reach will suddenly be within your grasp. Relationships that were once strained will begin to heal. Dreams that once felt far away will begin to manifest in your life. This is the result of divine favor at work. This is the result of your alignment with your divine purpose. The more you walk in this alignment, the more the world around you will begin to conform to your divine truth. But even in the midst of these blessings, remember to stay grounded, stay humble. This divine acceleration is not meant to inflate your ego or make you feel superior to others. It is meant to equip you to serve, to lead, and to be a vessel of divine love and light. The more you embrace this truth, the more you will be able to impact those around you in profound ways. The more you walk in humility, the more the divine favor will continue to flow into your life. And when the inevitable moments of doubt arise, when the world around you seems to question your path or your worth, remember this: you are a chosen one. You have been called for a purpose greater than yourself. You have been prepared for this moment for lifetimes. The divine acceleration you're experiencing is not a fluke. It is a result of your faith, your choices, and your alignment with the divine. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. So, chosen one, as you continue to walk in this divine acceleration, trust that everything you need is already being provided. Trust that the divine has gone before you, preparing the way, and trust that with each step you take, you are becoming more and more aligned with your highest purpose. You are a warrior of light, a beacon of grace, and a vessel of divine love. And as you continue to rise, you will see the world around you shift, and you will become the living example of what it means to walk in divine purpose. Chosen one. As the divine acceleration continues to unfold in your life, there is one essential truth that will shape everything you experience in this season. Your life is no longer about just what happens to you. It's about what you do with what happens to you. This is your moment to step fully into your power, to take full responsibility for your divine purpose, and to become the living embodiment of everything you've been called to be. You are not just a passive participant in the divine plan. You are an active creator, and the divine energy flowing through you is meant to shape the world around you. You've come this far because of your consistent choices to choose grace over anger, peace over conflict, and light over darkness. Those choices have proven your spiritual maturity. Heaven has taken notice, and now it is time for you to step into your role as a divine warrior. A warrior of light who is here to shine, to guide, and to lead. The responsibility that comes with this divine elevation is significant, but it is also empowering. The more you walk in alignment with your true purpose, the more you will see that nothing is beyond your reach. The divine is on your side, and the resources you need to fulfill your calling are already being lined up. You must now realize, chosen one, that your life is no longer just about surviving. This is no longer about simply getting by, weathering the storm, or hoping for a better day. No, you have been called to thrive. This divine acceleration is not just for the blessings you'll receive, it's for the person you are becoming. You are becoming someone who stands firmly in their truth, who moves forward with unwavering confidence, and who remains anchored in divine love and grace, no matter what the world throws your way. As you rise, you will face moments of challenge. These challenges may take the form of difficult people, unexpected setbacks, or moments of self-doubt. But here's the truth. The more you grow, the more you will be tested. Heaven does not allow you to be elevated without refining you through trials. These tests are not meant to harm you, they are meant to strengthen you. Each challenge you face is an opportunity for you to show up as your highest self, to demonstrate the very qualities that have earned you the attention of the divine. This is why you must remain vigilant in maintaining your character. Your character is the foundation of everything you are experiencing. As you step into this new season of acceleration, remember that your character is the key to maintaining the blessings and favor that are coming your way. You are being trusted with divine favor because you have already proven that you are worthy of it. You have demonstrated resilience, integrity, and a deep connection to your divine purpose. These qualities will be tested, and the more you prove that your foundation is solid, the more favor will pour into your life. In moments of difficulty, remember that the divine is guiding you through each challenge. You are never alone. Archangel Michael, your guardian angel, and the entire heavenly realm are surrounding you, offering you protection, guidance, and support. There is no challenge too great for you to face. You have already demonstrated that you are capable of overcoming anything that comes your way. The divine realm has already seen your strength, and now it's time for you to step into that power with confidence. Another truth to hold in this new season is that the divine acceleration is not just for you. It's for those around you as well. As you grow, as you rise, you will find that your light begins to shine brighter. People will be drawn to you. Your energy, your wisdom, your peace, these are things that others will begin to seek out. This is your divine calling at work. You are never meant to shine alone. The more you step into your purpose, the more you will inspire others to step into theirs. You are meant to be a beacon of hope, a source of light, and a guide for others who are still searching for their way. In this accelerated season, there will be people who cross your path who need exactly what you have to offer. Some will be struggling with doubt, fear, or uncertainty. Others may be in the midst of their own battles, unsure of how to move forward. You will be positioned to help them, to guide them, and to be the living example of what it means to walk in divine alignment. Your story will inspire them to believe that they too can rise above their circumstances, that they too can choose light in the midst of darkness. But it's important to recognize that this responsibility is not something to take lightly. You are being entrusted with the power to impact lives. You have been given the ability to affect change, not just in your own life, but in the lives of those around you. As you walk in your divine purpose, you will find that the people in your life will begin to mirror the energy you put out into the world. When you choose love, when you choose peace, when you choose grace, those around you will start to do the same. This is how divine energy flows. It moves through you and into the world, creating ripple effects that touch everything in its path. However, with this power to impact others comes the necessity of maintaining balance. You must be mindful of how you direct your energy, as it will directly affect the people in situations around you. This is why it is so important to stay anchored in divine wisdom and grace. Your light can't shine if you're not tending to it. It is vital that you nurture your spirit, that you protect your peace, and that you continue to grow in your connection with the divine. The more you stay connected to the divine source, the more your light will shine, and the more others will be drawn to it. This new season is a call to embrace the fullness of your divine identity. You are a warrior of light, a soul on a mission, and you are capable of achieving far more than you ever thought possible. As you rise, as you step into your divine calling, you will discover strengths you never knew you had. You will realize that you are capable of handling challenges that once seemed impossible. You will be amazed at the power of your own resilience and the depth of your character. But remember, chosen one, that your power does not come from you alone. It comes from the divine. It comes from your connection to God, to the angels, to the heavenly realms. This is where your true strength lies. When you stay grounded in the divine, when you stay aligned with your purpose, you will find that your power becomes limitless. The divine acceleration you're experiencing is a gift, but it's also a responsibility. A responsibility to use your power wisely, to serve others, and to fulfill the divine plan that has been set before you. Now is the time to walk in the fullness of your divine purpose. You've been chosen and you've been prepared for this moment. The road ahead will be filled with blessings, challenges, and opportunities for growth. But through it all, you are not alone. Heaven is with you, supporting you, guiding you, and cheering you on every step of the way. You have everything you need to succeed, and the best part is that you are just getting started.